everybody, it is Generalized Games here, and today I'm doing a bunch of World of Tanks replays that I've done recently, and I haven't gotten to upload yet, because sorry for a long time since no releases or uploads, because school started and things happened and family and whatnot. AP classes are fun, anyway. This little match I played in my Ramatal Borsig with my friends the Evil Mammoth. As you can see, if you can't, then turn up your resolution or get a better computer. Nothing I can say, but too bad. I'll explain it anyway. I'm doing a Ramatal Borsig in a tier 8 match, no big deal. My friend decided to be a jerk to me and to get me stuck with bad matchmaking, or just to get me insulted by our own team by going in his Panzer 1C, which if you don't know is a tier 3 light tank. The interesting thing about this is that it actually works. I'm very impressed with how well that turned out. So you'll have to see how this goes.
Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, I got my XVM turned on, so if you can't see that, well then teams are pretty evenly balanced. Win chance 50% on the dot. Nothing too stinking special. Not really. My friend the Mammoth has gone over there to try to escape, and he's already managed to get himself 8 hit points worth of damage taken, probably from accidentally ramming something. Probably commenting on that about now. IS-3 says focus fire. Yeah. I don't need to stay in focus fire, all I need to do is hit. You'll see what I mean in a second here. As you can see, I got my Ramatal Borsig. It's got its high pen gun choice. High pen gun of choice, along with camo nets and binocular telescope. What this does, if you can see the XVM in the bottom right corner, is it allows me a huge chunk of view range, along with I am basically invisible, which makes it very, very fun. That comment was to something. Never mind. Disregard. So anyway, camping up in a nice sniping spot, and ooh, look, a little Ferdinand. Merry early Christmas, buddy.
Enemy is hit!
And there's the first 495 damage in one shell, and I didn't even get spotted. Yay for me. Reload, continue. T-26E4 spotted, have no shots at him. Checking that Ferdinand again, also no shots at him. This T-26E4 stays very hidden for a large chunk of the game. Little Mammoth in his Panzer 1C is hiding off in a corner, trying to spot for me, which he's doing decently well, and I'm pretty sure I'm spotting for myself. I don't know for sure. There's that T-26E4, and let's see, I don't think I get a shot on him here, but did he pop up enough? No, he didn't. I did see that Nashorn down over in this direction. I knew he's coming. I've got this rock between me and him, plus there's a T-28 driving up this hill, and a T-71 over there to handle him for me. And, oop, ELC AMX, trying to kill my friend. Oh,
got him!
Nope, never mind. PZ1C lives to fight another day. So if we look down here, no shots at that T-26 still. Absolutely obnoxious. So yeah, that shot I didn't even know I was going to hit. Wasn't able to concentrate on that, sorry about that. But anyway, it was charging at Mammoth. Mammoth was yelling at me, "There's a DLC charging at me, shoot it!" I'm like, okay, I'll shoot it. And it's now dead. You can see by that snapshot, I think. Didn't get an eye on what was going down there much, but that doesn't matter. Because, big juicy target. Bleeded a little bit.
Enemy armor is hit!
A little bit more damage. Gives me 472 damage dealt. Wait from, well, he's stuck in the open now, so
Penetration!
it's open season. With my camo net, he can't even see me. Mammoth is just trying to distract him so that I can get another shot into him.
Penetration!
36 HP, and an ally finishes him off. And oh no, this Chaffee is going after Mammoth. He saw my little friend, he's trying to hide. No, Chaffee, don't kill him. Puts a shell into my friend Mammoth.
They're knocked out!
I saved my friend Mammoth. That gives me a grand total of 2,798 damage dealt, or at least spotted damage dealt so far. Along with 2 scouts were taken out trying to help out Mammoth. As of this point, the enemy has basically destroyed our south flank, and they're starting to pop over the hill. However, I've got this T-28 behind me, which, if you know the T-28, you know that that thing has enough armor to boot. So I'm not giving much of a worry back there. Plus, the T-28's in a hold down position, or at least as far as I can tell. Plus, he has a mark of excellence, if you can see that from here. See, there's a bare little white dot on his gun. So I know he is at least decently capable of holding them off. If he starts taking damage, I'll then turn around and try to get a shot into them. But for now, I've helped out my north flank, and we've got a lot of work to do. This is about the point where I notice the south fall. Just keep an eye over here, watching for things that may pop up as my allies start to push further and further to the west. Waiting for my cannons and binocular telescope to take effect, make sure nothing's coming out the center. Don't see anything, so I try popping around this corner, shoot something. Don't have any depression.
Our engine is knocked out.
And I
We've lost the
take
track.
2 monstrous shots there from the T-29, light my engine on fire.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Take on IS-3 while I'm stuck here. Bad judgment on my part. Didn't have the gun depression to take on that. I take 2 big
We've repaired
shells
the engine,
as a
but we
result.
can't go very fast.
No problems though. I took out that IS-3 even though it was on only 1 HP. It was still a threat to our capture or to our people coming in from the rear, and that's what I'm going to be supporting now, preventing a lot of heavy tanks from being able to return to their base, to be able to stop my allies as they're trying to capture. T-28 is still doing pretty good over there. I just sit here with Camonet and wait for something to get spotted for me to shoot. J-Panther was just taken out by our J-Panther, slowly taking out the remaining enemies back over by our base, and our base we start capturing their base. Pretty simple. We're doing all right. T-28 still holding up strong. Get a couple of GGs, but don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. T-28 is a little cocky there. And then at this point, I'm very surprised I haven't seen anything heading towards our base yet. T-29 asks for them to come show themselves, which is kind of dumb considering the fact he's dead. Yeah, it's just a waiting game by this point. And I think... Oop, hey! Heavy tanks go over there. Don't have a shot at them, though. T-28 pulls forward. Nothing's being spotted yet, so I get a little... This is very, very risky, and I didn't want to take this choice early on, but I drove down the hill, get myself into a position right behind the enemies. So, hey, looky there, Tiger 1. You want some bullets too?
Penetration.
Well, there you go. There's another 400 damage into him, easily the side of his turret. 56 HP left. He is not surviving for much longer, and here's where my engine damage comes back to bite me. Look at the Tiger 2 real quick. He's not there. KV-3 is spotted. I know he's going to be a threat. He hasn't spotted me, so that's very, very good. Keep an eye on him. Oh, he gets taken out by my ally, and then I see we got a heavy tank out in the open.
Penetration.
A little bit more damage for me. And he's still stuck in the open. Still giving me free shots.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
4th kill. 4,000 damage dealt now. And, ooh, look an IS. And sadly, I don't think I get a shot on him because he's between a rock and me. Gonna try a shot. Yeah, it misses though. 70 HP left, he's not coming around that corner, and he gets taken out by a whole slew of allies. And GG. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Here's the next one. This one is no platoon this time around. No, didn't have anybody to play with me this time of day. And this time it is my M4A3E2 American Tier 6 medium tank. I say medium as a subjective phrase. I really don't believe it's a medium. It's more like, I think of it as more of the equivalent of a Tier 4 heavy tank. Kind of like the B1 like you saw previously.
Let's get this show on the road.
Match starts pretty normally. There's the first comment of the match. Could you guys over there be as stupid as the rest of my teams have been today? Thank you. I really hope so. I've been having a really bad day by this point, and I didn't want those problems to continue. You'll see why I didn't want them to continue and how stubborn I was about that later on. This actually turns very interesting, and I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, back to business. I take the long way around. This is an encounter mode, I think. Yeah. With a 42% chance to win. I did not have XVM at this time, I don't think. So I was just derping around thinking, oh, let's make an attempt. Let's see if this works. And attempt I did. And attempt I will. I'm going to be very stubborn about this one. Go around the corner here, see a Crusader. Whoop-de-doo. Thing to shoot. Miss a second shot on the thing. I don't think it's
Enemy is hit.
There we go. There's one hit. I take a hit. Pretty bad one.
Critical hit.
Looks like I already got a shot into me. Maybe. Really got damaged, so I don't know. Ooh, it might have been that Jackson. 200, yeah, average 200 HP might have been it. Yeah, that Crusader's dumb enough to
Critical hit.
again. I think I'm shooting his tread. Oh, I am.
Penetration.
Well, I am taking out his tread slowly. I think he's hidden by this point. Yeah. He's still hiding there. I think I'm just taking pot shots, hoping I'll kill him. Jackson gets taken out for me. I'm on perilously low health by this point. I don't think this match is gonna. By this point, I really don't think this match is gonna go any better for me. And if it couldn't get worse, Cap started. Ooh, I miss yet another shot. Accuracy on this gun is not the best at all.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Easily, it is very
Penetration.
large, larger than life.
They're knocked out.
There's
One of
my
our
first
tracks is damaged.
Narrowly dodged, getting killed off by an RD shot. Certified has just taken a minimal splash damage, and my team's not capping by this point. I'm just hoping they're capping. Going to interrupts cap. About a minute 25. They should be fine. Minute 23. So yeah, Crusader gets taken out finally. Then Churchill's 7 up there, being fairly oblivious to tanks that are going around his sides. Whoop! Put a shell into the Jackson's gun on accident, trying to get side shots at the Churchill 7.
Enemy is hit.
Churchill 7 goes down. And I'm not doing too bad for having this little of health left. I've got 1 kill, 638 damage. According to how much HP I've lost, I've dealt my damage worth this match so far, so I'm just doing average. I believe by this point I'm going to go after the artillery because there's 2 of them and they're being pains in the tuchus of my team. Both of the artillery have done something. Our artillery just got a 3rd kill. I'm going to guarantee that's not going to happen. And artillery, as always, is oblivious to what's going on around it. This grill just sits there.
Enemy armor is damaged.
While I take shots in the M44. Missed one in the M44. Move forward a bit.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Grill's still sitting there.
Penetration.
Grill is still sitting there, and then
Enemy
it takes
armor
him-
is damaged.
me putting in all 3 shots,
Enemy armor is destroyed.
and you never noticed the whole time. So, he might have been AFK, he might have been just oblivious, he could have been bot, I've got no clue, but don't do that. That's not how you do artillery. Whenever people, how does whatever, I say, don't do that. Simple as this. Don't do that. Grr. My team still hasn't interrupted cap. or fixed it permanently. They might have interrupted it here and there, but they haven't gotten a permanent solution.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
There's the 4th kill, taking out the MAA-1. Taking shots at that T-67 as it rushes across field.
Enemy is hit.
There's 1 hit into it. I believe an ally takes it out. Yeah, it goes suicide and takes out one of our panzers. So now, here's the interesting part. We got 44 seconds left on the cap, and there's absolutely no one near our cap. So, here's where it gets really sketchy. I know I've got to interrupt cap, I'm one of the closest ones over there, however I don't believe I'm fast enough. So I just double tap R and I believe I rush over there. I believe the FE-304 is on the way, there's also a Leopard charging in as well. All 3 of us are trying to get as close to the cap as humanly possible before they end up capping. And, oh, lucky days, there's one right there. And, ooh.
We didn't penetrate their
I
armor.
believe our Leopard fixed that. Oopsies. Take a shot from the M4.
That one didn't go through.
Cannon. Load some high explosive to interrupt cap a little bit more. So Lucius got 1 shell in to interrupt cap a decent chunk.
Critical hit.
Put one in the Chaffee to ruin almost all of his cap points.
Critical
One in the
hit.
KV-85, ruin his cap points. Capture is completely fixed by this point. I go back to my normal
Penetration.
AP rounds. So,
Critical hit.
put a shell in the Chaffee. Missed the Chaffee again. Take
Got
out the
him.
Chaffee. And 2
Enemy
shots lead
armor.
for the KV-85.
Enemy armor is
Had to go on
destroyed.
fire. So, Top Gun. Barely. With 12 HP remaining. And hello, here's the last one. This is a match I did in my KV-2 a little while ago. So KV-2, strong tank. Tank has big gun. Tank has big boom. Tank kills everything. You know the drill. It's a big time troll tank.
Move out.
One of my personal favorite guns in the entire game. Because if you ever know tanks, by this point people have ultimately decided that in order for this gun to hit, Stalin has to reach up from the depths of the underworld to guide your shell to the targets, if you sacrifice enough Lenin cats. So anyway, it's not very easy match for me with this matchmaking. I'm by myself, no platoon, so I didn't get any bad matchmaking because of that, just sheerly from just unlucky matchmaking, not necessarily bad. But it would be very, very nice to get a solid tier 6 match. That'd be fun. A little more fun than this, but oh well. We've got tier 8s. So yeah. Good thing about KV-2, such high explosives. I've loaded up high explosive shells for obvious reasons. Causes damage whether you even if you don't penetrate, you cause at least minimum damage anyway. Very, very fun that way. So looks like here we've got a jerk M4A3E8 that blocked me from getting a shell in the Type 58. Buggered the annoyance out of me. Second Type 58 coming in, both trying to take out our Bulldog. Not necessarily good. Come up a little further to support them, because a Type 58 taking this huge shell into its front or side basically guarantees it's going to have trouble. I just noticed the WZ-131 over there. I fire, even though somebody else took him out before I could get the shot into them. Type 58s are causing us trouble. I'm spending time reloading, and for some reason the reload speed isn't showing up, but that's interesting. That's duly noted. Anyway, reload about 30 seconds, trying to get some shots up on the hill. So, ooh, look, a little tiny Dicker Max. Nah, never gonna hit it. T-71?
They're knocked out.
No problem. I've got Stalin's blessing. So yeah. Howitzer. Apparently doesn't miss. Ooh, a Dicker Max. There's no way I can hit some shot like that a second time around. Or can I?
Got him.
I can. So anyway, these Type 58s are starting to run around a little bit, causing us slight annoyance. Actually, not too much. They'll die soon. We're overwhelming them with sheer numbers of scouts going after them. Yeah, next Type 58's down. Don't get a single lick of damage into them. And, oh, looky here. Is that an M4A3E2 in the distance? Oh, by golly, it is. Never gonna hit this, but...
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Ooh! Stalin favors me today. Oh my goodness. I may rewind that, honestly, or show that again in a couple seconds, but you get the gist of that. You get the gist. That was a shot straight through the window, and right into that medium, 150 meters behind the window. With a howitzer, this tank just stopped moving. If you know this game's RNG, you know that shot should never have hit in a million years. But oh well. GG. Well, thank you for watching this episode of Generalized World of Tanks replays. All of the replays that have been included in this little compilation or in this, I don't know what to even call this yet. I'll think of a catchy name eventually, or to have somebody else invent it for me. But thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more videos, like, comment, and subscribe to the video. If you would like to see more of this kind of thing, all of the videos that were in this compilation, actually I probably should call it that, will be available in a link will be available for download on the World Tanks Replays website. I'll also put a link to that in the description below, and I will hope that you all have a good day, and best of luck to all of your tanking, and as demonstrated by my lovely friend the KV2, may Stalin bless your shells, and Lenin Cats bless your armor. Have a good day. This is Generalized Games, signing off.